Real quick, y'all, before I move on, please like the video and subscribe if you get anything out of it. Just one time. It'll help me to grow the channel and I'd really appreciate it. But let's move on with these Prestos and see how they look. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Jorge Manuel. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're gonna talk about the Presto Nike by You. So Nike by You is basically an option on the Nike website where you can customize your shoes. So I've seen Nike do this with Air Max 90s, Air Max 1s. I've seen them do it with Air Force 1s. So you can basically go in there, pay a little bit more than what retail is on one of these particular shoes, but you get to, again, customize the shoe however you see fit. I've never done this before. I think the reason that I've been deterred in the past was mainly because I'm not sure that the colorways that I choose are so good, and I also wonder what the quality of the shoe is going to be once you get it. So my main concern is the picture that I see on the website as to how I customize the shoe going to be the exact same as when I actually receive the shoe, and is the quality going to be kind of lacking? 150 bucks is a bit pricey. I mean, it's not as much as what Jordans go nowadays, but still 150 bucks, you don't want to go ahead and waste that money on a shoe that you're not going to wear and you can't return because it's customized. So I wanted to make a video and kind of go through this with you guys. I'm really a big fan of the Presto. If you haven't bought a pair of Prestos before, I definitely highly recommend that you buy yourself a pair. The Nike Presto, and don't quote me on this, but I think that the Nike Presto is the first kind of shoe that does that, I want to say that sock-like feel. So the main focus of the shoe is comfort. So obviously after the Presto with that sock-like material, they've done something similar with Yeezys. They've done it with the 350. They've done it with the Balenciagas. And I think they did it also with, it's not the same, but it's somewhat similar to the Boosts, like the NMDs. Those have a similar kind of material in the upper where it's very elastic. And sometimes your feet might slip a little bit in the shoe just because there's a lot of elasticity there. But I think the Presto was the first to do so, and every time I wear some of the Prestos that I currently own, I ask myself why I don't wear them more often, because they're just so comfortable, they look good. Again, if you haven't purchased a pair of Prestos before, I definitely recommend you do so. You're gonna love the comfort, you're gonna love them for running, for the gym, casual wear. I mean, again, I think these were the first to do it and they are great. So I'm gonna go through this video. I'm gonna try to customize these shoes. I already have a few colorways in mind, so I'm not gonna act like this is my first time going in there and creating the shoe. I already have something in mind. I'm gonna go through a couple of them and then I'll make my decision. I'll purchase those and then I'll bring you guys the on feet, and you guys can take a look and see, and maybe this will help you with getting into it and getting yourself a pair. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Nike website. What I'm gonna do is do a Google search of Nike by You Presto. So I'm gonna use those keywords and see if we can get to this website. So I tried to go in earlier and search for Nike by You and only those 3 keywords, and it gave me other silhouettes, but it didn't give me the Presto for some reason. So I'm just gonna use Nike by You and Presto, and that should bring me right up to where I want to be. Alright, so it's that first link that comes up. And let's get this started. So I am gonna go to, let's see, right here. I'm gonna go to customize, and it looks like you start off with the base. So I found out about this option coming back up through Soul Links. So Soul Links posted up a tweet where they said that this was back up and running for the Prestos, and somebody posted a picture of what they ordered, and it was a base of burgundy. So it looks like it's Bordeaux here, so I'm gonna select that just because I really liked how that guy's shoe looked. So I'm gonna try to recreate that and see if I like it, and maybe I'll stick with this particular colorway. So it was, the majority of it was burgundy, and it had some, I believe, cream white. So we'll look for that and see. Oh, there we go, it's sail. So he had a sail cage. And let's move on. Looks like the next option is the toe, and I think that one was the same as the cage, so we're gonna go with the sail, and we'll see what the next option is, and that is the laces. And again, I believe these were the same as well. It was a pretty simple design. I think that's why I liked it so much. So let's keep going. The laces were sail as well. And the next option is the swoosh. So this one, I'm not sure what it was. I know it definitely wasn't rainforest, so I think this is what we'll do. We're gonna do the midsole as white, just flat white, and then we'll do the swoosh as sail and see if that gives it a bit of a different look to it. So we'll do that, swoosh, sail, and then if you can tell, I'll show you guys different angles of the shoe. The swoosh also goes on the upper part of the mesh there, of that elastic portion of the shoe, and that looks pretty cool. So we'll move on to the midsole. So we're basically going to stick with the white, and they don't give you an option for cream, so we'll stick with the white. I think that looks pretty cool. Simple, nothing too complicated. And then we'll go on to what they call the crash pad. So that's the lower part of the sole. So white looks good, but I think I want to switch it up a little bit and do the gray. Yeah, let's do the gray. Give it a little bit of a different feel there and have it not look so plain. But so the crash pad, we did it gray. And now it looks like we have a treatment for the crash pad, which is that speckled vibe to the shoe. I know every now and then Nike will release a Presto and have that portion of the shoe speckled, and it looks pretty cool. I actually have the Safari, the gold Safari Presto, and I haven't worn it in a while, but I think it has that speckle feel in the back. I might be wrong, but I'll take a look and verify. But I think for this one we can do a red. We could also do a Bordeaux speckle. So let's do the gray with the Bordeaux speckle and see how that looks. Alright, let's move on. The outsole. So we have 5 options: black, gray, white, red, and gum. So definitely not gum. I don't think that's gonna look good at all with this kind of shoe. So I think, let's see how the gray, yeah, I'm not feeling the gray. So it's either gonna be the white or the black. And it looks like, if you can see down here, that the crash pad already has the black sole. So We can either match that or go with the white. Let's just have a couple different views of the shoe and see if we can make our decision. Let's go with the white. I think I like the white. Yeah, let's do the white. And then finally, the last option is gonna be text. So I guess you can have 3 digits, if you will, in the back here. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with that. I'm cool with the air. If they had an option for 4 characters, I think it's just 3. Yeah, max is 3. So you can put numbers in there too, and also special characters. I don't think I want to really change that. If there was an option to do 4, I'd probably do Nike Air or Nike on both, but since that's all they really give you, I think I'm just gonna stick with that. Yeah, let's stick with that. And there it is, guys. What do you think? This one's pretty cool. It's definitely a good option. But let's try this other one that I was thinking about to give it more of a, I don't know, a bread colorway. So we'll try and do that one and see how it goes. And if it looks better than this, and this is looking pretty good, but if it looks better than this, we'll go ahead and go with that. We'll see. So let's go for the next colorway. Again, I'm thinking about doing sort of a black, gray, and red cement colorway, if you will. So let's try to do that and see what we get. So we'll go back to the base and do that black. Next is the cage. We can go red or gray here. Let's see what the red looks like. That's good, but I think I like the gray. Yeah, we'll do the gray. And then we'll move on to the toe box. Or just the toe, it's not really. And then we'll move on to the toe. And we'll do that gray too. Next are the laces. I think I'm gonna keep them, probably not sail, we'll go with white. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Let's do the swoosh next. Let's go back to the swoosh. I want to see what we do with the midsole and the crash pad first. So we'll leave the swoosh as is and we'll go to the midsole. Definitely black. Yeah, let's look at the gray. No, let's do the black. Yeah, we'll do the black midsole. And then we'll move on to the crash pad. As it is, it looks pretty good with that speckle, that Bordeaux speckle, but that looks good too with the black. Let's go with gray. Ooh, the red looks good too. Let's go with gray, and we'll remove that speckle option. I think a flat gray would be pretty good. Yeah, the flat gray looks good. So let's do that. We'll move on to the outsole. So this one definitely has to be red. I want to give it a bit of a, I don't know, so a bit of color there, a bit of, yeah, definitely, that looks good. So we'll do the red outsole just to give it a bit of a pop. Yeah, definitely, that looks good. So from here, let's go back to the swoosh and see if maybe a red would look good there. Now we'll do the red. Let's look at, oh yeah, we're doing the red. for sure. So we're doing that. We'll move on. And I think for the text, I believe you could change the color back there. Logo. Yeah, you could change the color. So we'll do red to kind of match that outsole and that swoosh on the front. And I think that'll do it. Let's see. I don't know, what do you think? The Bordeaux or this one? I think I'm feeling this one more. And I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. That burgundy will looks good, and then who knows, maybe when we have this in hand and if it looks good and it actually looks like the image that I'm looking at right now, maybe I'll just go ahead and go back and get those burgundy ones too. But we're gonna go ahead and order this, and hopefully we get a good product and y'all can make a decision as to whether you want to get the shoe as well. And of course, if you like this colorway, go ahead and do the same thing. And hit me on the comments, let me know that maybe you got the same thing. That would be pretty cool. That, you know, maybe I influenced y'all to that level. But take a look, hopefully you like it. We'll do the on feet, and I'm hoping this turns out well. Alright guys. Finally got my Prestos by You from Nike, and I got them almost exactly 2 weeks after I ordered them, so not too long of a wait. So let's go ahead and unbox these real quick and see if they actually match what I did online. So it doesn't come in your typical Nike box. It looks like it was shipped from somewhere else. It looks like it was shipped from a location separate from where they ship most shoes. It's an interesting address, but it is addressed from Digital Nike ID. And yeah, so the box is a little different, but let's go ahead and unbox these. Pretty excited. I've been rocking my Presto Australias lately, and I am very happy with those. So, and here is a Nike by You box, and there is the Presto that I made. Again, this is the first Nike by You that I've ever made, so I've never seen this box before in hand. But that's a pretty cool detail that they included that picture on the size tag. But these are fire. Oh yeah. These are so dope. I'm super happy with these. Take a look. These are so cool. I'm very happy with these. I'm gonna lace these up. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I really like these Prestos by You. The only minor complaint, and it's very minor, is the laces on these Prestos. They're not the same ones as the ones in Australia. I don't know if you could tell through the video, but they're a lot thinner and they are longer. So I'm probably gonna do a lace swap on them. Maybe just throw those ones, those Australias on there. But yeah, the only minor complaint is those laces, but everything else is awesome. The fit is great. The quality is on point. I definitely recommend these if you are interested in the Presto and maybe struck out on the Australias. You can definitely come up with some really dope colorways through the Nike by You option. So consider it. But again, like the video if you got something out of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you like the close-ups of the shoe and the on foot. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.